guys, coming to you live from my bedroom. How exciting. Do something a bit different with my hair for this video, but I'm not really sure. I've got it in like a bun and some bits there. So from the title of today's video, you would have seen that me and Dan are getting a puppy. The dog that we're getting is an Alaskan Klee Kai, or otherwise known as like a mini husky. I've seen them be referred to that quite a lot. Klee Kais are a really hard breed to get in the UK, so it did take me a while to find a breeder to be able to get our dog. But I knew from watching loads of like YouTube videos and following lots of Klee Kai accounts and just looking up their temperament, personality and everything, I just knew that they'd be a really good fit for me and Dan. They're absolutely adorable. If you haven't seen one before, I'll insert a picture. But they basically literally look like a mini husky. They are just a smaller version of what you would typically see a husky, like same markings, same sort of colours and things like that. Our puppy was born on the 4th of March and she is a girl puppy. Her coat is grey and white, and her eyes, she's got one brown eye and one blue eye. I can't think of the actual term for it. I think it's called a hyster something eyes. So that's what she's got. She's got a blue and a brown eye. And again, when I found this notebook of this dog that I really wanted and wrote down 2 years ago, it was a grey and white girl dog with a blue eye and a brown eye. So she was just absolutely perfect. And when the breeder messaged me and made me aware that, you know, she'd had this girl that was born that was grey and white and had the colour eyes we wanted, we were really excited. And it just felt like a sign that we had to have her. So she's just over a month old at the moment. Dan will not be able to get her until she's 4 months old, so that means that we are allowed to take her home from the 4th of July or around the 4th of July, which works out in perfect timing with me and Dan because we move into our house. Should be early June or late May, so good timing for us, which will mean we'll have a good few weeks in the house to like get everything ready for her before we bring her home. So at the moment we live with Dan's mum. We are naming her Buffy. I thought that was really original when I came up with that name, and then I looked on Instagram and I saw that there is another Klee Kai called Buffy on Instagram, a girl, grey and white as well, and I was like, oh, okay. And my reasoning for wanting to call her Buffy is because obviously I was born in the 90s, like I feel like most 90s kids, you watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer on TV, and I loved Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I also think that little baby Klee Kais, especially the grey and white ones, and when they get older they look like little wolves to me, and they remind me of wolves. And again, intermixed with like Twilight, in my head I'm thinking vampires against wolves, vampires against wolves. So I thought, oh, it should be Buffy, and because she looks like a wolf, should be a vampire slayer. I might have overthought that too much, but I just think it's a really cute name anyway, so we're going to call her Buffy. The traits of a Klee Kai, and I'm by no means a massive expert. I've done a good few years of research into the breed and their temperament and what activity they need, what grooming needs they have, what health conditions they could potentially get. So I've done my research before we chose the breed and before we looked actively for a breeder for the breed. And there was just so many things as well, like characteristics wise, their personality, that just drew us to the breed so much. To briefly sum up sort of the traits of a Klee Kai, they're very intelligent, they're quite curious, very agile dogs. They're bred to be companion dogs, so they're incredibly loving towards their family and loyal towards family, which is really sweet as well. And as I'll be bringing her around with me a lot, I'll be taking her to work with me, I'll be taking her to, you know, visit my family often, and being around multiple different people quite a lot, she'll be well socialised, and it just means that that companionship that I'll get from her, like she'll get from me too, and I just think it'll be really nice. Dan works every other Saturday, which he won't obviously be doing that for like a really long time. It'll probably only be the next year, but even just to have that company on the days where he's not around me, and to be able to go on walks with her and do things with her, and I just think it will be really nice to have a companion. I've never lived in a house without a dog until I moved in with Dan, and then we had Louis, and even then we've still got a pet, like we've still got Louis the cat with us, so it will be really weird to go into our new house without having a pet. So I was really keen to sort of get a pet as soon as we possibly could, so that we have like that little person in the house. So it's just what I'm used to. I've grown up with it, and I'm sure loads of people will be like, you're mad, you bought a new house, like why would you want to bring in a puppy into like a new build house where everything's fresh and stuff? But I guess I am a bit mad, because that is exactly what I wanted. So for size and weight, we're not 100% sure on how big Buffy's going to be at the moment. The breeder said they can normally tell when they're sort of a month and a half to 2 months old. So in a couple of weeks we'll find out what size she'll grow to be. I mean, if you look up like any of the differences between sizes, there's really not much difference at all even. There's the toy, which is the smaller of the breed, miniature, and then standard, but if you look that up you can sort of see size comparisons, but there's really not too much in it difference wise, so that's why me and Dan sort of were happy to reserve her before finding out how big she's going to be. So yes, that is my very basic explanation of what a Klee Kai is. The fact that we're getting one, which still doesn't feel real to say, it's very exciting. The fact that we're getting one, we get her in July, she's called Buffy, and yeah, not too long to go, so I've already started sort of like making little lists of bits I want to get for her. And to finish, I will insert some pictures of her. The first one is her when we first reserved her. She was only, I think, a week, maybe 2 weeks old. She was tiny. She was a proper little rat, bless her, because she was just like a newborn. And then we've got some updated pictures which are from a couple of weeks ago, and a little updated video as well of her, which is really sweet. So yeah, that's her, that's our dog. We're getting a puppy, it's happening, she's reserved. And the next video I do sort of speaking about her will be when we go to pick her up, which I'm gonna film because I really want to watch that back. I feel like I'm gonna cry my eyes out when I pick her up, but it's gonna be good to watch back and like see her when she was that little. So that's everything about our little puppy, and if you have any questions about Klee Kais at all, like I said, I'm not like an expert, but I know quite a lot of information about them. Or if you have a Klee Kai yourself, then please write in the comments and just let me know how you're getting on with them, how you found training them. I would really like to hear that, and it'd be really cool to know. So, and I'm really excited to introduce her to the channel. But thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little insight to me and Dan's lives and what's going on in a few months' time. We've actually got a holiday. This is so weird. So the first video I ever put on YouTube was my farmstead glamping video, and we've rebooked it again actually for the summertime in August, and we're going to bring Buffy with us this time, so it'll be the first time we go with her and bring her along with us. So that's going to be really exciting, and make sure to film that as well, and it'll be so weird because it'll be like full circle by then. Like this video and subscribe to my channel, and like I say, if you have any comments, please write them below and I'll be happy to get back to you. But thank you for watching again, guys, and bye.